Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ars Ladder of Progress. I'm going to inform you about my journey, and it's about my student loan, and which I believe that many of you probably had came across my YouTube channel. It's called the Ars Ladder of Progress. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm using my life story to inspire other people and to learn from what I'm going through and to understand what it is like to go into default with student loan. And basically, I am also here to use my life experience. So whoever would come across this the Ars Ladder of Progress channel can use the knowledge and apply the knowledge to what they're doing with either their life or what they're doing to pay their debts. Okay? All right? Because that's what I'm doing right now. My goals were to eradicate these loans, the student loan debt of mine. And let me briefly update you with my movement, okay, my progress. So as in 2010, that's when I graduated, by the way. I went to a community college, started out 2010 to 2012. I graduated in 2012, and my last semester I took out about $4,000, and my loan that I took out grew into $10,000. That's because it went into default, and my interest rate and my principal grew exponentially all the way to $6,000. And in 2013, 2014, and 2015, so I was not consistent with my paying jobs and stuff. As many of you, if you're millennium or you just Gen X or you're a regular person, you know the struggle, especially, if you have no connection, or you know the struggle when you graduated. But I'm speaking it for myself. The struggle I went through, it took me a while just to look for a job and all those kind of stuff. But anyway, in 2016 and 2017, all the way to 2018. So let me tell you something, how devastating it was. For all these years, 2016, 17 to 18, I've never got my W-2. It's because it all went to my student loan. It went, the IRS, took it. I have nothing against the IRS. I'm just saying that it's because once my student loan went to a default, there was no saving it. I got debt collectors calling me like constantly, and I was really, really annoyed by it. But yeah, imagine working hard, doing whatever you can. The end of the year, That's what most people do. They will at least get some refund because I pay taxes, and everybody's paying taxes. When you work, you pay taxes. That's how, this great nation is booming economically. And sometimes the tax money are getting into, use them to like build things like bridges, roads and all those stuff, in which they should be. But anyway, all these years, it was pretty ugly, But let me update you now. So from today onward, so I went from having 10,000 in debt because I was using my method of upland method, okay? And in part of my YouTube channel, I talk about my struggle, and I talk about, the hustle that's behind it. Because in order to overcome something, in order to be free, I want to be free so that I don't owe no one any money or anything. So that's why I hustle. And with that being said, on top of my regular job, I was able to even grind more. And I have a side job, even though I'm not like making much, even though it's a minimum wage pay, barely. Every dollar count if it goes toward interest rate or toward the principal. Like I said, you can use my grinding or my perseverance, my strategies to do something with your life. If you're in deep debt, you have the ability to also go beyond your capacity. You have the ability to use your time wisely. You have the ability to manage your time. Even though if it's a couple hours, if it's 4 hours, 5 hours, imagine using that couple hours, going to the next number across, may even just vacuuming their house. You vacuum their house and they give you $45. You go somewhere, maybe you wash a car or something. You get there maybe $25. Maybe like in the summer you go and mow somebody yard and they pay you. All this side hustle, it doesn't have to be something big. You don't have to have a skill for those kind of side hustle. Those are the kind of side hustle I do day to day. Some of them sucks, yeah, but that's the journey with it. It's a struggle that comes with it. And now from today I can tell you that from this day I have about $3,200, okay, $3,200 in my debt. And let me tell you how I felt about it. I feel really happy that I am in the right way and I am doing my progress. I'm moving forward. And as I mentioned before, my goals were to get this loan paid in December, okay? In December 2019. But that's just my goals. And even if I go a little beyond that, I can still say that I'm making a huge progress. Okay? So I just thought I should update you, and I will be coming up with more, okay? With more like info about it. And I can't wait to pay it the last day I can pay it, and then I'm gonna have like something like celebration, like a champagne, and pop it out, because it's been a struggle. I sacrificed so much. I sacrificed so much because, I don't enjoy life, because right now this is my moment. I'm sacrificed today for the future, because once I will be free, I will be free out of debt. The 500 or 600 I'm making every monthly payment, it will come to my pocket instead of going out. It will come in to me. So that's something, and then hopefully I'll be able to invest. Right now, it's not the right time, because I have to set my priority straight. And if I set my priorities straight, and all these obstacle on my way, then I'll be okay. And I'll also talk about later in my next channel, I'll talk about how I also pay off my car, okay? And that was another debt, and I'll update you on that. So yeah, so I hope that every one of you is having a wonderful evening, and thank you for taking your time. If you come across this channel, and I appreciate you watching it, and maybe you can subscribe it, please, and it will be helpful to me, and yeah, so make sure you use some of my knowledge, but apply it the way you want. I'm not saying you should take, but I hope that you acquire some techniques from my method, and I hope that you also make some sacrifice for the best of your life, for your financial freedom, and for being free from paying somebody else money that could come to your pocket. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. Education is pretty precious. As Benjamin Franklin once said, education is the most important thing that no one cannot take it from you. Because when you got that paper, that diploma, it feels so good. It feels so real. The problem is, I'm speaking for myself. Sometimes, when you're in the bottom, if you're in that kind of bottom, the pyramid down there, so you can figure out what I mean by that. It's always going to be a struggle. Even though, no matter how well qualified you are, you're going to start from somewhere up, because you're meant to be kept down. So, yeah, I hope that, you can do the same thing if you're watching this channel, and you would be great, and have a wonderful evening. Peace out.